Ninja and Flannel. Today I'm going to show you how to take your CZ75, mine's an SP-01, and remove your stock barrel and install a threaded barrel. It takes a little bit of gunsmithing, but it's not too complicated. So I will show you all the steps that I use to make mine fit perfect. Disclaimer, I'm not a gunsmith. Here we go. So here we are. What you're going to need is smooth, flat knife sharpening stones in all different grits. Should be a little like $30 kit, something like that, and a good Sharpie. Then you just disassemble your pistol, take it all apart. Now, mine is already done, obviously, so you're gonna have a new barrel that you'll be putting in here. So when you get this, you're gonna notice that there's 3 spots that actually contact your slide for lockup. One's gonna be this little notch right there, this one right here, and then the last one is this whole smooth surface, which is probably gonna be your biggest problem child. So what you're going to do is you're going to realize that you're going to slip it in and it's not going to lock up properly. So the lockup is this right here, this motion, click right into place. So you're going to put it in and it's going to be stuck about right there because the beefed up back 3 contact points are going to be too much meat and they're not going to be able to actually lock into battery. So what you're going to do is you're going to attempt to get it in. It's not going to go in. Take it back out. Take your Sharpie. Now I'm not actually going to do it because obviously mine's already done. You're going to Sharpie your 3 contact points like so. And this is, you cannot rush this process. Sharpie your 3 contact points. You're going to put it back into your pistol and rattle it all around, much as you can. Take it back out. You're going to see that it wore off some there, and these 2 are completely gone. But mine's a little older and beat up, so it's not going to be as consistent. But basically, it's going to wear off Sharpie where it's beefed out the most. Then you're going to take your most aggressive grit, which mine's a 70, I believe, and as flat as possible, you're just going to give it little strokes wherever the Sharpie was rubbed off. Maybe like 5 or 10, something consistent that you can track the progress on. Take your Sharpie, re-Sharpie it again, and so on. Repeat the process over and over until you start to see it drop down maybe halfway, not all the way. Maybe if it hits about, you notice it goes to about there and not all the way in. That means you're almost there. At that point, you're going to want to continue the same exact process over and over. But every time you do it and you see it making more progress, you switch to one light, finer stone until you get all the way to the point where you're using this ultra smooth one. And it's going to take forever. You're going to keep sharpening, locking up, scrubbing with this over and over. And then in the end, instead of having a real rough surface, you'll have this nice polished surface that I ended up with on all of your contact points. And it will be really nice. Now, another note, which I may or may not have done it correctly, was if you get it to where it's locking up, it is locking up, but it's kind of sticking, you just stop right there. And you just basically run it real hard and let it kind of mash itself and mate itself to your slide, and you'll get the most consistent lockup. After that, you're pretty much good. You've skipped the whole gunsmith process. You probably watch a movie while you're doing this, so it's a pretty enjoyable process, not gonna lie. Put your CZ back together, and she's good to go. Now, I'm not sure if this process goes for most pistols. I've only ever done it on the CZ SP-01, but it worked quite well for this, so hope this is useful for you and saves you a little bit of hassle because it took me a while to research this process. If this video was helpful to you, then check out Hard-Headed Veterans, they're the sponsor of today's video. I got a link in the description and a promo code, which is NINJA for free shipping. So check it out. Farewell.